Well, good evening, folks, and welcome to another session of our Quests of Cormyr. I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by our inevitable players this evening, as they are inevitable.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
They were always going to be. Well, speaking of inevitable, you say it 5 times, it'll lose all meaning and it will be really hard to say. But speaking of inevitable, don't forget to use those channel points, folks, because they can inevitably change the course of the story to come.
I was
So-
going to say of inevitability.
Yes. So use them if you got them, earn them if you don't, by watching. But before we get to the watching and the points and the using and whatever is going to happen today, let's talk about what happened last time before we get into what's going to happen this time. So, last time, you guys were regrouping after the goblin attack. Slightly befriended Bifo, the ogre. Or at least recruited them to help with the goblin menace or whatever else is to come. They told you about a big un, even larger than them, that was at the root of these goblins. Unsure what they meant by this, you all, tired and nearing dark, wanted to take a rest. So, knowing you were near a goblin camp, you continued your path there, hoping that you had taken care of most of those that were dwelling within just moments ago. And well, as you arrived, ambushed a few goblins here, as well as the clumsy warg that you had witnessed previously, who just could not do anything right. They kept biting at the ground and at bushes, and, well, after a battle of chasing the goblins around, you cleared the space and claimed the camp as your own for the evening. Gaining some meat from the warg, Fifo seemed happy to eat the goblins, slightly cooked over the fire. You guys bedded down, setting watches for the evening. And unfortunately, before the sun rose, you were woken preemptively by the sounds of a goblin warbound in the mountain woods. Knowing they were heading this way, quickly startled everyone awake. Unable to disturb Fifo from their slumber, and as you hid, you couldn't help but watch as the ogre got ambushed, promptly knocked out by several goblins and dragged away, alive, pulled up by a giant's arm outstretched over the cliff. And as the warband left the area, a handful of goblins remained at your camp. You guys made quick work of them, though, and quieted down and finished your rest for the evening without the ogre. And unsure of the fate of Fifo, even more so the missing war wizard. The day is anew, and you know something is going to be happening this evening in the mountain ridge.
Hey, Elijah!
At this Twin Plateau. Yes, Elijah. But that's where we're going to pick up. It is morning. You guys have finished your rest. The sun doesn't quite rise, or even if it does, there is heavy, dark clouds on the horizon blocking most sight of any sunlight. Thunderous sounds overhead of, well, thunder. See the occasional crackle of lightning overhead, but no rain. There is a good breeze billowing over the ridges as you awaken. That's where we're picking up, folks. We're gonna go with Dragon and Toast. Yep, you guys are awake.
Well, I tried to wake him up. I don't know what to say.
I mean, War Wizard's
What's
got to
the
be
plan?
working, right?
Hmm?
Multiple voices.
Yes. Or is it in plants?
No, so what's the plan?
Probably the same. I would assume.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, we didn't really need 5 vote, did we? Would have been helpful, but
I don't think we got much out of him.
her, it, them.
Sure. Yes. Them. Sure.
Yeah, them.
I don't know. It.
Okay. I,
Jack starts to pack up camp.
yeah, I don't have much to pack up.
You get your armor on for the day at least.
Oh, yes, I do have to put my armor on. I will take like 15 minutes to do that.
Yes. Extra 5 for the beauty armor.
I gotta shine my armor
you gotta
first.
shine it. You gotta
Yeah.
get the badges, your honor badges, scout badges. You don't have scout badges. I'm just making a joke. But yeah, what are you guys doing? What is the plan? What's this morning like for you all?
Well, Aiden would also put his armor on, and he would say, well, are we going to continue to head north, east? What?
Did anyone get a good look at the fires?
Only Glimmer was able to see the fires from up above.
Will we have to follow Glimmer's direction, or do we have a direction already?
You have a map.
North, I believe. Yeah. We just had north. We should put out this fire. Because it seems very important to them.
Right, Jack will put it out. You start kicking dirt on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help put it out. Because they immediately put it up when they got here.
Yeah, it's also easier to see in the dark with fire.
And maybe they want to be warm.
Aiden will lower the intensity of the flame so it's easier to put out thaumaturgy.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
So we're trying to go still towards the camp, or are we trying to track this party that passed us earlier? Are we trying to avoid them?
Well, do we see footprints on the ground? Maybe that can just lead us straight to where we need to go.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
They went up the cliff.
Yeah, easy climb.
Yeah, sure. I'll start to climb up. I'll check for see the directionality of all tracks and see if we can find a source.
It is a steep climb, but yeah, give me a survival check.
24. It's a natural 20.
Yeah, with
Nice.
a nat 20. Absolutely. The tracks are actually very easy to follow. You can see large prints as well as a few more tracks of wargs.
Seeing all of these different tracks, I'm going to look for tracks that appear to be larger. and try and identify those and point them out and see if we can.
Yeah,
Maybe
you would
it's a group.
easily see those would be the ones that would stick out the most. Large, bare foot tracks that are easily, I don't know, 3 or 4 feet long. Clearly humanoid. And wide. Probably a flat-footed. Yeah, with that nat 20, yeah, you absolutely can tell all that.
It's how tall?
You don't know how
Or how
tall.
wide?
You know how big the
How
footprint
wide?
is.
How big's that?
Are they-
footprint?
At
Are they
least,
heading
at
north?
least as at least 4 times as big as the normal person's foot size. You would
Are they
wager
heading north? Sorry.
a good twice as big as FIFO's foot size.
Wow. Are we aware of any creatures that big?
I mean, everyone's heard of giants. It's giant footprints, obviously.
Oh, aren't ogres not giants?
Ogres are giant kin, absolutely.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. It's a good thing I speak giant.
Hopefully, we don't come across them. We're heading in the opposite direction.
Are we? I thought we were heading towards.
They head north, and it looks like
Yeah.
the dragging of FIFO, leaving some broken branches and small stunted trees have been smashed under the weight of this body of the large ogre that had been dragged through the space.
Okay, so I would get the impression that they were returning to camp, not going out on a hunting party.
Seems like they hunted what they wanted.
Looks
Yeah,
like
they
they went
got-
north.
It's plausible that the war wizard is in their possession as well.
They more than
Or-
likely.
Either way, path leads north.
Or the war wizard is in cahoots. We never considered that.
Oh.
Only one way to find out. I'll start heading along the tracks.
Okay.
I mean, I'll follow him if he's leaving. I'm not leaving him alone.
Quickly climb up.
We're moving out, guys.
Silas, do I not have your actual token on there? I don't.
I think you'll. Yeah, he
I
said
have
he'll
a
be right.
But I was just making sure about the token. But yeah, as you guys start to head and follow Jack's excellent tracking, as you can see, it does not take an expert. Although he can tell you all the details about how, like, maybe 1 or 2 goblins went off a different direction.
You need to count on numbers as well, or two, or is that-
Yeah, I'd say with the 24, at least 2 or 3 dozen goblins. There gets to be a point where there's too many to actually discern and count. A much lesser number of wargs. Much less.
and the big one.
You big. You pig back.
But you would see this trail. Some of these tracks are fresher, as if some have recently tagged along on this trail. Ascending and descending through small cliffs and past some trees. You can see this path goes into a
Think we're-
small clearing, surrounded by mostly stone, but where about 13 or 14 goblins sit huddled around fires. It would seem this path goes straight through by this camp. You can see it continue on the other side. Traversing around would cause, well, either dropping down the cliffs or climbing up them to skirt around, or somehow sneaking by through, clinging to the brush at the edge of this cliff. If you wanted to sneak by them. I'd say there's about 17 goblins there.
I'll have to hang back if we're gonna do that.
There are just goblins.
So just goblins.
17 a lot.
Does it? Are there tents, Steven?
No, there are not tents. There would just be the goblins. There'd be some furs and maybe some bones piled by the fire, which is burning low. You know, occasionally you see goblins going about their goblin business. Like, you know, some of them are picking their nose. Others are, you know, trying to carve out of rotten wood. You can see a couple of them like wrestling.
Do we see any like of our known point of interests?
You do not see the ogre, you do not see this giant that dragged it, and you do not see any humans.
And there's no those two between the two rock.
It is just goblins.
Just goblins.
About 12.5 of them.
We gotta try to avoid these guys. We either gotta go down or we gotta go up. Either way, it's climbing.
Or you can try to sneak through.
And we either gotta go down or we gotta go up. Either way, it's climbing.
Yeah.
I feel like going up would be better because they have arrows. We don't want to end up lower than them.
Yeah, you can absolutely see piles of rusted blades and other makeshift bows and slings kind of strewn about the place, but somewhat organized. They're in separate piles.
So are we climbing?
However, we're just trying to get to the other side here. So if some of us would just go along the edge that are more inclined to do so, and some of us are more, better at climbing. Then if something does go wrong, coming at them from two sides instead of one.
I have climbing equipment actually. Let's
I'm
see.
not very
No,
good at
I have an
climbing.
engineer's pack. I have rope.
That'll help.
So,
Maybe you
how's-
need to go up.
well,
I'm a little clinkety clankety to go skirt around, so I think I'm gonna have to go up.
yeah, if we climb, do we know that we're gonna be... I'm a little confused about the layout.
So, imagine it's much like you are here. In this scene here. Pretend it's bigger and more vast. The ledges are a little more narrow, as you would be approaching from one side. And be a little bit more brush around so they don't immediately see you. You would see some choked brush at the edge of their camp, which would be like around this area-ish, like, clinging to the cliffs or clinging to the other side of the cliffs. There is no direct path other than the path that has been dragged through. 17 goblins huddle around and snicker and sneer within this camp. You can go up and around. It would take longer. Looks more treacherous. You can go down. At least you can see what's below. You're unsure what's above the cliff. And down below, you can even see some rocks, occasional tumbling down. It's a far stretch down.
So above there might be just more goblins.
True. They could have
Which-
already scouts.
But if that's the case, then we would want to be on the same level as them and not be lower.
We want to not be seen is what we want.
I mean, we have the griffins. The griffin summon. Worst case scenario.
It's up to y'all.
Well, if we're going up, we'll need Cal to go up the rope.
This is why I've been staying quiet. Either way is sort of my advantage compared to all of you. But we're only as strong as our weakest link.
Poor Silas.
As everyone looks towards the small half-elven wizard. Who is also AFK still, I think.
I'm here. I'm just anxious.
I say we climb.
Maybe give me one of those pittons of yours, and I can get up there lickety split.
Oh, she just has rope. She doesn't have pitons.
Yeah, no, I
Oh.
keep saying I have a climbing gear, but I don't. I have a dungeon pack.
But
Which
How
just-
far up is it exactly?
It's hard to tell. It's one of those things you're not exactly sure of the terrain above you. It's slanted, so part of it looks maybe easier to climb, but
Is there a tree nearby that goes just as high as what's above?
there would not be. All the trees around here are more stunted. The cliff goes at least 50 feet, if not higher. I would say down
I'm
below,
scared.
if you look down, there would be several areas that you could potentially either swing from or...
I'm trying to find a place where Glimmer can like peek her head up there without like do it sneakily.
Well, she is pretty shiny.
Yeah.
She's bright and shiny.
Well, don't forget if you do start to slip Cal, or you can always entangle yourself.
I most assuredly will not slip.
Oh, then head right up. What are you waiting for?
Approval.
Uh, I'm not. I can't.
As I'll
send
take my
Glimmer
own
up.
rope out.
So you're going up, not down?
I'm gonna go up.
Okay. Cal, I will need an athletics check at advantage. I know you have a climb speed. But parts of this cliff face
Could I
are
argue
wet and
dex?
slick. You cannot.
Okay, I tried.
For climbing? Absolutely not.
Well, my jump is dex based, so that's why I argued it. You said just a dex check, right?
I said
sorry,
an athletics check
Athletics check.
at
my bad.
advantage, because you have a climb speed, so that gives you a little more know-how and knowing where to grab and try and scaling this. With an 11, as you're making a precarious climb up, and even though you're clinging to these things pretty well, but occasionally you would see a bit of debris fall beneath you, beneath your feet. You aren't losing your footing, but those of you below can see that some of the goblins have noticed some of the stones falling. As Cal, you make it about 50 feet up. It is a narrow ledge. The cliff continues higher still, higher than you're even sure how high it goes. But it is a narrow ledge that overlooks this goblin camp. I'd say the ledge might be about 2-3 feet wide.
What's the weather like?
It is windy.
Like super windy?
I wouldn't say super windy, but the higher up you are, the less drag there is on the wind, so it's gonna gust.
So you would say it would be a strong wind?
I would not.
Okay.
I would say it's a moderate wind.
Okay. In that case,
That's the name of the track that's playing.
and how big and how tall is this ledge that he's trying to traverse?
The ledge is
He's-
50 feet up. That you
He
guys
is
would see Cal 50 feet up in the shadows as he doesn't go very far because you see him standing on this ledge.
And
That you didn't
how
notice it
much
was just
higher-
a small ledge until Cal was up there. So those of you below don't see what is happening up there necessarily.
How much higher does he have to go?
You can't see the top of the cliffs.
I can see it now.
It's
So it's a lot more than 50. Okay.
It is much higher than 50. I would say the clouds would actually start to cover the top.
Can I try to fix the rope to anything here?
Yeah, give me an investigation check looking for a sturdy enough rock jutting out, or perhaps a small branch that is, or a trunk of some small viney plant that is clinging to the rocks. The 7.
Oof.
You don't see anything that you can tie the rope to, other than yourself.
Yeah, and I'm not very strong.
Do we see him struggling?
No, you see him up there. You see him look around. Is that struggling?
No,
But,
but he was creating a lot of falling debris. You said
He
as he was
created
making his way
some.
up. Some, but we don't know.
Mostly just like the goblins have looked once or twice over there.
We've noticed that.
Yes. It's just using this map as a reference. Cal would be up here. You guys would be like down watching him. Pretend that this is a ledge, not a cliff. And there's no trees where he's at. Bare, slightly wet rock. Occasional wind gust.
Man. Okay. Just like nothing I can do then.
You have a grappling hook?
Not a grappling hook. You'd think a burglar's pack would have that, but it doesn't.
No, a dungeoneering pack might, I think.
Oh. Does it? How can I check
I
what's
said
in my
might.
dungeon?
I don't know.
Yeah, I got a crowbar.
Caltrops. Oh, I have rations in here?
Yeah, and 10 torches. 10 days of ration, a tinderbox.
Man,
Never
I
looked.
would-
And a
not have
crowbar.
to eat that warg meat.
Is it rock or dirt, Steven?
It is rock.
the straight
You would have eaten a
rock?
ration?
I could have eaten ration.
Well, that's
Would
science.
you have eaten a ration?
I don't know.
Is that what
She
you guys
doesn't
are
carry
talking
her
about
own
as Esmeralda's looking through her backpack? Like, oh, I do have food.
Father must have put this in there.
Oh no, not my father. Definitely one of the servants.
She hadn't been home in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know,
Onto
guys.
the rattler, and I'll look up to her. I think that Cal is. I'll whisper under my breath as I cast message. And I'll say, "Hey, the goblins are seeing a little bit of movement up there. You see a path forward?"
Because Silas done this before, I know what message is. Well, there's nothing for me to attach the rope to. I'm a bit stuck on helping all of you.
Cast message again. Is there a path forward though? Does it make sense for you to come back?
There is a ledge. Narrow, but it's there.
Another ledge, or like something that I can?
It's the ledge you're on continues along this cliffside.
Oh, so there's no. So we'd have to. Okay, I see now. So we'd have to scoot across the ledge very slyly.
Narrow ledge.
Yeah, not really climbing up anymore.
Mountain.
Well, a skinny path is going around the cliff.
Well, how far up to the peak from the ledge?
Turn to the party and say, "Hey, he's not able to help us down here. He said there's a real narrow ledge that we can scoot across, but we're on our own to get up there. You think he should come back and we should try going down, or think we can all climb up there?" It looks like they're already kind of. I poke my head and look over at the goblins. They might be already looking at it up there.
I mean, they're not looking there right now. It's just they glanced over when they thought
They
saw
noticed
something.
the
The rocks fall for like a moment. They're like, huh? Yeah, whatever.
The
Like,
little yellow exclamation point went up a little bit.
yeah. And then they went back to
well-
eating or whatever they're doing.
Well, Cal himself seemed to have a hard time climbing. He's our best
Oh,
climber, so I don't know.
Grab the rattler. Hey, Cal, you think you can come back and try going down low?
I could just shimmy across the ledge if I'm already up here. I don't want to make even more noise coming down.
Sounds good.
You can.
Meet you on the other side. All right, he's gonna go along up there. I think we should probably head down south. Skirt along the bottom, meet on the other side.
He's going to split from the party.
Should we send somebody up there with him?
Who's gonna climb up there?
I can't. My armor's too clunky, and Glimmer is like a beacon of light.
Yeah, I think it's down for us.
Well, she doesn't glow. She just glimmers.
Yeah, but I like to imagine that it's like morning time and the sun's low, and it's just like
There isn't
hitting
much
her.
sunlight. It is shadowed. There's
Oh.
heavy cloud cover, dark clouds, dark, near storm-like clouds, as
Ominous.
Glimmer-
described earlier.
Yeah, Glimmer probably has the easiest time to get across because she can just fly real low and get to the other side
Yeah.
and be out of sight.
As you guys look over this precarious ledge, it does kind of curve here and there.
Well, can I have Glimmer? Would I know instinctually if I have? She won't want to. Never mind. I was gonna send her with Cal to keep an eye to make sure he was okay, but she's not gonna want to go with him.
She can. Well, she doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
But
Just
I mean,
so that
she'd
he
rather
has
she'd
to-
rather be by your side. But
Yeah, it's just because I want him to have a bit of backup too.
okay. Then it will be a stealth check with her, I think.
Okay, I was worried about that.
Yeah.
Let's-
As she starts climbing
She
and
has
using
better
her
stealth
wings.
than I do.
Absolutely, she does.
Oof.
With a
Certainly not good
6,
enough.
you are a human and you do have your heroic inspiration.
Can I use it with her?
It's your pet. Your not even pet.
Oh.
Your friend.
I will use it.
All right.
Ooh,
With an
nice.
18, as there's this moment
Inspiration.
where she does glimmer for a brief second, but quickly you guys would notice her. But she would pull the more dulled scales over as she flaps up and levitates up next to Cal, leaving you all to figure out how you're getting across from below, as it does seem like kind of not a sheer. It would be pretty sheer. Cliff face that goes inverted. It goes inward, so this cliff is like at an outward angle. So if you wanted to try and climb below, you'd be flipping down and under, if that makes sense. There's like a lip around it.
Yeah.
We do see several jagged rocks around as well.
I'm just gonna have her stick.
Yeah, glimmers with Cal. What are you guys doing?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm focused on.
Glimmers
So
fine.
if we
Made it up there.
go this way, we're sneaking. If we go on this way, we're climbing.
Yeah, I can't
I mean,
see.
you don't necessarily even have.
We can do
Uh,
something else.
I'm looking for creativity here, but if you want it, you could always like get the rope. You have rope. You could lasso it to another space along the ledge and kind of swing across. You could have potentially use Glimmer to help you swing across. You could by somehow maybe go from jagged thing to jagged thing, you know, again using that rope to kind of like as a swing or as a pull or just I don't know.
I'm gonna Tarzan swing it.
That's what I'm saying. If you
Yep.
wanted to, you absolutely could, but there is nothing on the other side, so you got to lasso it something.
Oh,
Sneakily.
Where's the other side?
In your imagination land.
How far away is the other side?
At about 50 feet.
50 feet.
Wait, so okay.
I can only do
It's-
30.
So, I see. So you mean we could lasso it to the other side somehow? Is what you're saying?
Potentially.
had a means.
One of the jagged rocks sticking out, like in the middle, and we would have to swing.
But can we just climb? Can I
You
just
can
try
also
to
just
climb
climb,
across?
and that's its own different kind of check.
Okay.
So
well,
swing from a jagged rock in the middle of the chasm?
No,
Just been trust
We
the
will
tech.
have to the rock.
Or you can sneak.
I mean,
I-
sneaking is my strong suit here.
okay.
Yeah, there's also
We might-
sneaking through the goblins, but if you get seen,
We have
bad news
armor.
bears.
It's just so like with the armor, it's just so hard to sneak.
Well, I was saying like Silas could sneak instead of going
Yeah.
through what y'all are doing.
I could distract the goblins with an illusion, perhaps.
Absolutely, I'm all for anything you guys want to do.
So
Yeah, be creative. Have
if
fun.
if I grab one side of the rope and I climb across, could I potentially make like a means for Aiden and Jack?
Yeah, try
To
and
get
like
across.
toss or like keep the other side over there. So someone will be left without rope.
And then Silas can sneak.
Right.
too.
What I'm saying is someone will be. So if you climb over, let's say you
Yeah.
do, you have the rope. You have one end over here. Someone can use that rope and climb across.
Right.
Then that rope is both sides are over here.
Okay, I got you.
So if there's something we could attach the rope to that's not on the other side, I could teleport over to that area as long as it's 30 feet away, or I could create a distraction further away, further north. Maybe
We can all
create
try to sneak.
and I can create maybe was it FIFO on the other side. That would kind of explain the
There's
falling rock.
17 goblins,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so it'd
I
be
don't know if I'd be scared of FIFO. Maybe something like that.
Well, they don't need to be scared of him. They just need to be distracted by him.
You just have to look the other way.
And there's not. Is there anything on this side that I can tie the rope to?
Looking around on this side, yeah, there's plenty of like smaller trees and shrubs and rocks.
Okay, I will tie up one side of the rope on this side, and I'm gonna climb across and make like a rope bridge.
Okay. Climbing will be tough. I would like for an athletics check as you start to climb down.
20,
With a 20.
30.
As
30,
you absolutely taking that rope to the other side, as it kind of billows in the wind against the rocks every now and then.
I like to imagine I tie up my hair in a ponytail. I put the rope in my teeth.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I just
As you swing down and grab a hold of some rocks, pushing ahead, you make it to the other side with relative ease.
and I'm gonna hold this side taut and plant my feet. Unless there's like a better structure that I can use to tie the other end to.
Like I said, around like on this kind of area, on this plateau, this ridge line, there are plenty of small trees and stuff. Give me a sleight of hand check. Actually, give me 2.
18 and 13.
Okay,
On this side, I will be keeping an eye, like just
absolutely.
to make sure, because I'm here anyways, so I might as well just keep an eye on this side.
As you guys would see Esmeralda cross to the other side, under the cloud cover above.
And you have a rope that you can use.
And there is a rope tied to this side.
I trust her.
Still,
I'll,
So you could try to shimmy across on the rope, you could try to climb like she did, or something else.
I'll grab onto the rope and kind of throw my legs over it so that the rope is in between
Like
my
saddling
knees.
it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna be underneath the rope then, and my legs are over the top, and I can just pull myself along over toward.
That is the easiest way, yeah, to
Yeah.
shimmy
All right.
across.
Give me an athletics check, Jack.
with advantage because of the rope.
Nope.
Lower DC, I think.
It is a lower DC than climbing the cliffs, yes.
That's gonna be an 8. I got some inspiration I can
You are a
use.
human.
That'll be a 13.
With a 13. It is struggling. Like, Jack is not the strongest. He's tough. And he can endure. But it is a hard time pulling his own weight across. As you would see his feet occasionally snag. As he's holding on too tight. Just below at least 100 or so feet down, Jack. Not necessarily afraid of heights, but it is still startling as you make it to the other side.
Aiden's gonna attempt the same thing.
I got you. Yank him
Alright.
up.
Aiden tries the same thing one at a time. Aiden, give me an athletics check. Please. The 13 as well. That is the DC to
Oh,
climb
wow.
across, as you're not used to this heavy of armor. As you would notice the rope fray a little bit here and there under the weight, but you're good. You make it across as well, leaving Silas all by his lonesome.
I don't think I can do this, guys.
You could always tightrope walk across it with an acrobatics or some other fashion.
Can I use my quarterstaff like a
Vault.
zip line?
Oh.
Hold it above the rope and slide down.
It's mostly level, right?
I'd say it's mostly level.
Not to meta, but couldn't he unhook the other side of the rope and I can pull him up? Or we, all three of us,
And he
can
would
pull
just
him
swing
up?
across.
Yeah.
Swing and slam into the wall.
Why the coyote style? I mean, absolutely he could. You can do whatever
Okay.
Silas wants to do. He's by himself at this point. So Silas, what are you doing?
So it's level, so I can't do the zipline thing.
You could probably, I mean, there is some give to it. You could probably zipline halfway there.
Oh, for sure.
Is there any way I can attach the rope on this side at a higher spot, so there's more of an angle?
Give me a perception check to see if there's something you can tie the rope to. That's a little bit higher. With a 3. Now, Esmeralda did a good job. She found a sturdy spot, and you can't see anything as sturdy that would be higher up.
And how far down is the drop?
100, 200 feet.
Yeah, I'm sneaking around.
Dizzying heights. Trying to sneak through the brush.
Silas chickens out. Yeah. If I'm going to be near the goblins, I'm
You
probably
will be
going
having to be
or
near the goblins.
I'll
Swing
probably
across
try to.
the feather ball.
Yeah,
I don't have
she'll
feather ball.
she'll see
Oh.
Silas turning and she'll kind of nudge Jack. Hey, what's he doing? You can do the message thing, right?
Okay, yeah, but I don't know if I can, get inside of his head. He's a wizard guy.
I don't know what the difference is. There a difference?
I don't know. Their brains work different. I don't know. I'll try.
Just-
Fine.
Fair enough.
Hey,
I mean, yeah. Go for it.
Hey, what are you doing?
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
Just use rope.
I'm
Come on,
not a
baby.
strong. If I drop, I'm dead. This is the only way that I have a chance. I'm not a strong person.
He said he's gonna sneak. Doesn't want to use rope.
Can you tell him to unhook it from his side then, if he's not gonna swing?
Esmeralda says to at least unhook the rope.
I can pull
Before I
it.
sneak down? Okay. I'll unhook the rope before I sneak down. Should I just drop it into the chasm?
If you're, unless he wants to swing.
Jack didn't tell me to swing. He just told me to untie the rope.
Front end rope.
All right. Okay. Yeah. If he unties the rope, I'll start pulling.
Untie the rope. Give me a sleight of hand check, Silas, as you try to untie this knot. A 13. She tied it pretty good. It takes you a minute. Meanwhile, Cal, you're up here on this ledge, seeing them move on the outskirts of this goblin encampment on the southern ridge line, utilizing rope. What are you up to with Glimmer?
Alright, Glimmer. I'm glad you can join me.
Esmeralda
guess
was
I'm-
worried about you.
As she should be. I'm gonna try to shimmy across. Just be real careful about being so bright.
I only reflect the light that is on me. I'm not that bright myself. I'm here to help, not hinder.
As always, Glimmer. And yeah, I'll just try to shimmy across the ledge, being as close to the wall, the mountain wall, as I can.
Can't help but be close to the wall. Give me an acrobatics check as you start to shimmy across. And those of you with a good vantage point do see Cal and Glimmer with a 9.
She can help, right?
She
Like, do
is
the
going
help
to
action?
help by rolling an acrobatics check from Glimmer as she tries to assist Cal.
This is what I get for all those natural 20s last session.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, dirty 20.
As you nearly stumble and slip, Cal, as you would feel this gravity keep you steady, as using Glimmer's breath pulling you normal, or straight up, as opposed to tipping over, because there is a point where this ledge gets to be about a foot wide, maybe less. It is precarious, to say the least. But you do slowly scuttle across. Silas, you have untied the rope. What are you up to?
And where are the goblins all located?
They're located all around the fire.
All around the fire. Okay.
Yeah, and kind of like around there, like, in the bushes and wrestling. There's 17 of them, so they're not all like ganging up in one space.
Up north. Can I see them?
Yeah, you can see them through the thickets.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to make it over to my friends. But I want to cast Silent Image. Like as far opposite from where I am as possible.
What are you making?
I'm gonna make what is it, FIFO?
Mm-hmm.
FIFO. And I'm gonna use Minor Illusion too to create some scary ogre noises. Hey, look at me! Arr!
Absolutely. Give me a deception check using your intelligence. So just give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Ten.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Might as well.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Got nothing big planned for today.
Nope.
With a 10, you would see one of the goblins stick up and make some motions as a few other goblins would rush after this ogre. It's still at least a dozen, well, I'd say at least 10 goblins hanging around the camp. And there's some
Okay.
argument happening between them.
Well, as they're arguing, I'm gonna try to sneak past them.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
God damn.
With a 10. As you're sneaking by, you're about halfway through. As you're getting to the closest part of the camp here. Sticking to the brush. Trying to stick behind trees. Walk a few more steps. You would hear this loud crunch underfoot. A few goblins look up in your direction. What do you do?
Invisibility.
Okay.
Do
Don't do that.
do we
Nope,
at
you don't
the
see him.
other side? We don't see him. Okay. So
Nothing
we
you
can't
can
help
do.
him. Yep. Just checking.
Silas wanted to do this by himself. As you turn invisible, Silas, a few goblins come rushing to your area. What do you do?
I'm gonna, as quietly as possible, try to back away from them.
Back the way you came?
No, towards the party.
Okay. Give me another stealth check, and we'll give you advantage on this one.
I would have fallen in the pit and died.
Yeah, with these rolls? Yeah. With the 12.
Oh my god.
They are close behind.
Right,
As
do we
you,
see
you don't see him at all. He's invisible.
goblins?
You would see the goblins scurrying about, yes. There's only like maybe 6 in camp now. As the rest have like run off some other direction, and some have scurried close to like where the brush was that you could have snuck through. Were you asking for a reason?
There are goblins coming at us now?
No.
Okay.
Silas, you do make it out of there, but just barely.
Yeah,
I'm
no
gonna
kidding.
say, give me a Constitution save.
To see if he shits his pants.
now
With a
I get the
23,
20.
as you are
That's
sweating,
20.
sweating bullets. You keep your composure. This is okay. This is just like any other job you've done before. It's okay. You calm yourself down. You're good. You're good.
You pooped yourself.
You did not poop yourself.
You hold it in. You clench.
As we cut forward maybe 5 or 10 minutes later, as you all would converge on the other side. Silas, you're still invisible because it lasts for an hour.
Uh-huh.
As you guys would eventually see Cal climbing down out of sight of this camp.
Can I make myself known to the party?
Don't ask me.
Okay, I just didn't know if we were skipping past that part too.
Yeah, we're just like you guys reunite. I don't know how you reunite. You see Cal
Yeah.
climbing down, and the 3 of you would kind of be waiting because you got across a little quicker.
Anybody see Silas?
It's me.
We left on the other side.
I'm here. I'm invisible. That
Oh
was
no, he died. His
No,
ghost is
I'm-
with us.
He's speaking
It's
to
me.
us,
I'm
oh
invisible.
God.
I didn't want to do that, but I certainly would not have made it across that rope.
I hate to break it to you, but you didn't. You're a ghost.
You're dead.
What?
We all saw you fall.
Well, no, that's a lie.
Yeah, we're just kidding.
What? Oh. Haha. That's funny. I'm sorry. They almost got me. I lost my composure there for a minute.
You're alright, man. You're alright.
Well, I'm invisible now if you need, if that's helpful for the next, I don't know, 50 minutes or so.
Or until you cast another spell.
I'll just try not to do that.
Yeah, I live
Especially
not
'cause
that
I-
far away.
I did use 2 of them to get past them.
Oh,
It's not like I have many to spare.
well, hopefully it's just it's smooth sailing from here on out, right?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Silas. Wait, do we see him?
No?
No.
Wait, did...
Come
Can you drop that spell?
Why?
It might be equal.
No? Okay, fine. That, you know what, yeah, you might need to sneak past some more people.
Are you feeling well, Esmeralda?
Oh, Silas is here. He's invisible.
You have a problem with that?
No, he's asking me if I'm well. I'm assuming because he thinks I'm speaking to nothing.
He knows I'm here. Why are you asking me to drop my invisibility spell, Esmeralda? Is the question.
No, I changed my mind.
Okay.
Because I'm noble. Why else?
Let's. Can I just make a quick bathroom stop?
No, we don't have time. Let's go.
I wouldn't
You guys always
use
go
that's
wherever you
poison
want
ivy
to
over
go
there. I wouldn't
sleep.
do it.
I did throw up in my mouth a little bit.
Well,
I'm just assuming I pulled back my rope.
is it
Yes.
pretty obvious, Steven, where else we gotta go?
Yes, the trail continues this beaten, and you can easily follow the drag marks of the ogre, if not the footsteps of the giant that was dragging it.
Okay.
The goblin tracks are a little more sparse in this area, a little more varied. As you would know that there were several camps throughout this ridge.
Okay, so that was one camp. On to the next, I guess.
Suppose so.
Going.
Maybe we can navigate our way between them.
Hopefully. Because I do not feel inspired enough to do much better.
Deal with that again. Alright. Shall we keep moving?
We shall.
Alright. Continuing forward. Following this trail of broken and bent trees and bushes and brush. Cliffs either side of you, one going up, the other going down, and eventually on some ridge lines, and this trail goes on and on. An arduous trek. As I do want everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
You going for a hike?
Oh,
Here it
every
is.
single roll so far.
I'm gonna roll.
A 13 to pass.
13 to pass. I saw that one and I was like, I'm gonna use Memento, but that wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
As a few hours pass, and not much, but it is uneven footing. Must be pretty easy for someone with giant feet to traverse this area, or even the small feet of goblins. Your own is not accustomed to it. None of you are avid hikers. It's again, it's arduous. As you would spot down a ridgeline, another small campsite. Easily make out the figure of a warg by the firelight. One of many. The camp, that is. Seeing another dot along the ridge. Continue further and further still. The wind's howling most of the time, making any conversation between you having to be kept close. Not quite a yell to give away your position. And is there anything you would be doing along this journey? Or anything you would be discussing over the winds?
Cal is struggling, so he's not going to be chatting, I don't think. But I would like to try to see if I can see any of the vantage points that we were supposed to be looking for.
Vantage points that you're looking for?
Yeah, because there's those two tall rocks, right? And that was
The
supposed to be
Twin Plateaus.
The Twin Plateaus, yeah.
You do not see any landmark like that nearby. Not yet, at least. You would see the occasional single plateau or jutting rocks. Nothing that matches the description. It's certainly not any massive goblin force. I mean, the 18 was a lot, but you know there's more numbers than that out there. Or is there anything else anyone would like to do on this journey?
Jack
Well, we
is
still don't
also- Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jack.
I was just gonna kind of just narrate a little bit what Jack's feeling a little bit. So Jack's not having a good time either. And as he's trekking along this kind of dreary day, getting buffeted by the wind, having to be real quiet, throwing himself into danger, and he's thinking, man, how does he get himself into this situation? He's thinking, well, you know, he's doing this so that he can hang out with all these guys, learn a little bit more about himself. And he smiles, thinking that, hey, these people kind of want to hang out with him too. They're going through the same thing. So he's enduring.
Fair enough.
Esmeralda has never had to walk so much in her life. And she's hating every minute of it.
Not of her own volition, at least.
No, that's... She's never had to. It's always been...
Make you run
like,
drills.
yeah, but she's like new to the order.
It's still
Like she grew up as a pampered, noble youngest
You're
of the
still
family.
trained, though. So
It's almost like
to
she's skirted by
join-
on skill alone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To join.
my dad kind of pulled some strings. I mean, I'm fit. It's more of like, it's less of like a physical exhaustion and more of a, I want to go sit down in a cozy lounge and just eat good food.
Yeah, they'd make you like run around the track or the castle, not mountain.
Yeah, but it was like, it was like fun.
We're gonna go do a rough march real
Controlled.
quick.
It was like controlled, not like,
Yeah.
this is harsh. Also, I had warg meat the other day, and then I found the rations, and I'm pretty pissed about that.
Standard
So
issue.
she's just kind of like, also not having super great of a time. It's humbling. It's humbling.
Silas is probably trying to distract himself from the terror he experienced by talking nonstop about what the goblins are trying to plan and what's going to happen tonight and
What is he thinking? What does he say?
well, we still don't know very much about what these goblins are planning, and the clues don't really lead to anything conclusive. I'm not really sure how to prepare for what we're heading into. These mountains are very much more treacherous than I imagined. I'd read stories about them, but obviously I thought there was some exaggeration, but now I'm thinking that they didn't exaggerate enough. And so just on and on. He's probably no one's listening to him, but he's just trying to distract himself.
Is anyone listening to him?
Aiden's
Oh, go for it.
Aiden's kind of in his own world, silently offering up prayers for safe passage. That's it.
Esmeralda is going, uh-huh.
Yeah, I think Cal would try to listen, but when I do, I roll my ankle because of that nat one. So So I'm like, oh well, I'm done listening to him.
I would like one more Constitution save as you make your march. From everyone.
Oh, fuck.
12. It's 11 higher.
Where were these rolls earlier? Oh my god.
As you all are getting tired, several more hours pass as afternoon sets in. Still no rain, just the ominous wind, crashing of thunder in the distance. It's nothing close, at least to the land, just in the distance. But eventually, after night doesn't set in yet, this is still late afternoon. As you see down the ridge, a large camp. Plateau rising, rocky surface littered with crude goblin banners. 2 plateaus, almost joined together, maybe a few feet apart at the tip. You can see a large figure on one side of this plateau. You can easily make out from here the body. Well, not saying dead, but you know, the form of FIFO on a rock on the other plateau. Don't have the best vantage point from up here, but you do make out some other figure on a rock on the other side of the plateau with the two-headed creature that you would see.
Ooh.
Large creature. I don't want you to make another con save.
Another concept.
Not sure why.
But
they
you
did
can
that.
hear
Okay.
the beating of some drums. And there is at least 24, maybe more goblins about. See a pair of wargs nearby, or maybe more in the distance. There would be several other camps nearby this one, but not in the immediate vicinity. It would seem this is central. You would also notice some braziers lit by these rocks atop the Twin Plateau. Braziers holding a whitish blue flame. Most of the fires and pyres and braziers burning that classic golden, orange, and red fire. What do you do?
Is it now? How dark is it outside?
It is still dim lighting, so not the best view. Other than the spotting of the... You can mostly see what's just in the braziers, but that doesn't tell too much of a tale. Number of campfires burn in this large camp.
And I'm assuming I am no longer invisible.
Absolutely not.
Right. Well, we need a way to listen. What's going on down there?
I need to sleep. Is what I need.
Whatever's happening is happening tonight.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's right.
We could take a rest.
I wish there was a way we knew how to disrupt this ritual.
We don't. Well, you were listening to me, right? We don't even know what this ritual is.
Wait, when were you talking?
You were listening the entire time. You were agreeing with me.
You were a little distracting. Kind of rolled my ankle a little bit back there.
Well, I'm sorry for your clumsiness.
Yes. And I'm sorry for your murmuring.
So let's discuss our options here. We either need to find out what's they're planning down there by going down and listening somehow, or we can wait until something starts and try to identify an opportunity to disrupt it.
Well, something about fire, right?
Yeah, what was that? Like the little on the was it the map that gave us the hints about the fire, Steven? I don't remember.
It was the. There was a note from the goblins.
Another goblin had a note. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot what that said. See if I put it in my journal.
I mean, do we have enough clues to know what is about to happen here?
No.
Right.
Possibly.
Well, that I don't know
If
if
you
it's
haven't figured it out
involving.
now, then you don't know.
Right. I see a two-headed creature. Something about duality.
The twin mind.
Yeah. I wonder if that creature's involved in some way.
That's honestly why I said something about the war mage. Why would the war mage have a note about the twin mind?
Well, they said the war mage was onto something. No.
I don't know. And you said there's a figure by the two-headed creature?
Yeah, there is a figure
Okay.
atop some
Does it-
stone. It's hard to make out from here.
How close could I get to kind of make out if that creature is humanoid, like our size?
That's up to you. How close do you want to get?
I just wherever would be. Is there a vantage point I can get to or something? Like if I
There is
are
not a
we
good
on?
vantage point per se.
Yeah, I kind of wish there was like a map laying out this whole like kind of region. I know that'd be kind of difficult to do, but
Well, Cal, you're a sneaky boy. You can get down there and listen.
I could, but I'm wary of my on how I would be able to even see, because I could listen all night long, but I kind of need to be able to see, don't I? I wish I had a familiar.
Glimmer is not. It's too dangerous for Glimmer to go up there.
Are you
Right?
deciding for Glimmer? Why don't
Well,
you ask
I just
Glimmer?
asked.
I'm not the
I
best
just did.
scout.
That's fine.
She says she's not the best scout.
Well, I could use a rest, but if we're gonna do something now, then
I could maybe climb up the plateau where FIFO was and untie them.
We could also just call the Griffin.
Get it started.
We could
You want to pop the cork on this bottle?
far too many goblins, I think.
The Griffins would help.
And-
They'd swoop in relatively quickly.
And the army has been trying to find this place for days
I could
now.
give
so-
the flare to you all and then do my best to sneak up on the plateau with FIFO and maybe we get another ally that way.
Yes.
Can
Do you speak
just
giant?
scout?
Hmm?
You could also just scout ahead if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean I could. I just don't have a way to communicate with them. Like they all or two of them can. For a
Just
distance.
sneak ahead and you go back.
I can try.
If you want
Yeah,
to.
I'm gonna try to scout.
Tell you what. Why don't you all think about it? What you're gonna do at this juncture? As you know, there's this camp ahead. You see the plateaus beyond, but it's hard to make out exactly what is going on there. You just see firelight flickering in the shadows of the dark clouds. This large being. Hear grumbling coming from over there, as well as probably hear the grumbling of FIFO. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take our little 5-10 minute break there as we all dwell on what might come. But yeah, stick around, folks. We'll be back in a few.
We're confusion.
Alright, folks, we are back in it. Last we left off, our troop traversed across the mountain ridges following a trail. Trail that leads to the Twin Plateaus before you. You can see the dotting of several other camps not too far away, but several fires along this main central area around and on these twin plateaus that nearly touch like a land bridge, but not actually connecting. You can't see quite on the other side, but you do notice this large figure of an Etten, two-headed giant, lumbering along one of the plateaus. Two rocks being held by stony hands at the edges of the plateaus. I didn't mention that part, but they are. And on one of these rocks, you can see a figure, smaller, so hard to actually make out, but you know there's a figure there. And on the other side, opposite of this figure and this Etten, you do see, and you can even hear the form of FIFO, the ogre. And that is where we're going to pick up. There was talk of possibly going to try to free FIFO, or what? You
So we're
guys
seeing
tell
an
me.
Etten?
It is an Etten, a two-headed giant.
Oh, so that's the thing.
So that's like a thing that we know exists.
You, give me a Arcana check or Nature check.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
twin-headed thing we were looking for.
Yes, with a nat
Wait.
20, Silas, Ettins are often very stupid, as if the intelligence of one person has been split between two heads, often arguing with each other. They are brutes, they are mighty, and they have been known to eat things like horses, people, you name it. They are furious, and they are not to be trifled with. They're also standing at about 20 feet tall.
Yeah, freaking massive. We can see like the rocks. We can't make out the figures on the rocks.
Yeah,
other
because
than
it's
the
kind of
one we know.
level, so it's a little
But
raised.
it's basically as big as the rocks as the ogre, and the other figure is on.
Yeah.
That's how
It is
massive
easily twice as big as the ogre.
And Cal will speak up. Well, I can attempt to sneak a little closer to see if I can make out our war mage, or maybe get a sense of any chanting. Or now I have this amulet, I could probably even snuff out one of those fires to sneak even further up.
I have an idea to create a distraction that may even make the goblins scatter. Silas, if you can make another image, perhaps of maybe a dragon, I can give it a voice. I can go.
Oh?
Oh,
Yes, I could do that. It wouldn't be a terribly big dragon, probably about 15 feet or so, but
That'd be more like a wyvern.
But maybe I could create the image of it high up in the sky, and perspective will make it look larger.
you can always give it a shot.
What kind of voice?
A scary voice. The voice that says that you've entered my hunting ground and I am about to feed.
Okay. Well,
You guys
I
are
think I
several
can-
hundred feet away at this point, too.
Yeah, we got
I think my range is 120 feet for that spell.
While they discuss, can I be sneaking up closer to maybe get a more of a read on the situation before us?
Absolutely, as Cal disappears as you guys are discussing. Cal, as you sneak up, give me a stealth check.
Aye, aye, Captain. And I can hear you.
With the 15.
These rolls.
As you creep along, I'm actually going to use your token here to kind of help tell you. Creep along the edge. Still can't quite see up the plateaus. You see the thicket kind of climb along the side of it as well, on either side. There would be defenses put up, almost like logs of barricades of spears, spear-shaped logs. Skeletal figures tied up to them, some of them goblin, some humanoid, others animal. You do see the figure of the two-headed brute. Both the heads kind of looking towards each other, mumbling something. Can't make out from here.
So we could go around the left or right side and then have a quicker way up the two plateaus, pretty much.
Possibly.
Possibly, if we can sneak.
Do you want to scout one of those sides out?
I want to know what the figure is on the right, so yeah, I want to scout the right side out. Maybe I can hear out. Who? I know I can't make out the words, but who seems to be chanting? Is it the goblins? Is it the figures?
I didn't say chanting, I said mumbling. Muttering.
Oh, mumbling. Oh, muttering. Okay, my bad.
The two heads.
Yes, from the large Etten.
Yeah, I'll swing around the right side, and maybe I can try to make out some of the words.
as you swing around to the right, there is a ledge along this side of the plateau, as there is some bushes and vines and trees around this edge of the plateau, but it continues on. So you can either climb up onto the plateau, hoping to stay still and quiet, or you can keep going around to see what you see over there.
So go up or go around. Is there cover up or no? Is it all lit up with the campfires?
You would be able to see some bushes, but there are campfires all around.
All around. Okay. I'm gonna swing around. I don't want to go on top of the plateau yet. I'll swing around.
As you swing around, there is a ledge going down. Probably about 70 or so feet. But it's not sheer. Not like the ledge that you had climbed earlier. It's definitely traversable. Difficult, but traversable down. As you're standing on the edge there, you can make out a separate ledge on the other side of the plateaus. Also barricades on that side. There is a descent. This is the descent. Down into a small valley. Now you can see a ladder climbing up.
Like a massive ladder or
a long rope ladder going down.
Can I make out more fires down low?
There are no fires down low that you see. Only the two that are burning atop. And either side of this rope ladder is flanked by more of those barricades. For those of you at home, the squiggles are brush. I'll make them green. That just makes them
So at
harder to
least
see.
I see that.
You do hear them muttering, but it is in a language you do not speak.
Oh, okay. Do I hear any voices that are?
You would
something
hear
that I
two
can-
voices in a language you don't speak, more low, guttural. Zigobona. And they would respond back to each other as if having a conversation. They don't seem happy or pleasant.
Yeah.
One of them seems more calm, at least.
Interesting.
And you can still hear from on the other side the shouting of Bifo trying to speak in broken goblin, as you can hear some bickering over there as well.
If I go up the plateau in those bushes I saw earlier, would I be able to make out the figure on the rock?
You're not sure. You're not sure what you'll see until you get up there.
Yeah, I'll now that I see what's down low, I'll do that. I'll kind of make my way back. And I want to try to make out that figure.
Alright. Give me another stealth check as you climb up. It's a relatively easy climb, taking the brush. Sticking to the bushes here.
Sticky hands. Hi, brother. What in the world?
with a 9. As you climb up, you see the bushes. As you pull on one of them to kind of grab, like, at its roots, its base, it shakes and pulls free. And on the other side, you see a goblin that was peeing in that bush.
Uh-oh.
Eh?
Uh,
Not but like 40 or so feet away. Like 60, 70 feet away. You can see the big two-headed brute. There would be another goblin who looks over to look to see what this goblin's doing. You would hear, it doesn't see you, but the goblin who's peeing does absolutely see you. What do you do?
can I... It doesn't see me, but it makes out that the goblin...
One goblin just kind of like says something like a shoo of the hand, like just shooing away, still staring at the fire nearby, while the goblin who is peeing in the bush looks at you, quickly scrambles for a dagger at their side. What are you doing?
Can I... Yeah, I'm gonna attack the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna swing with the...
Give me an attack. $20 will hit. For 7 points of damage. As you quickly gut this goblin as he's about to let out a scream, you quickly stifle his mouth. What are you doing with this dead goblin?
With my fast hands feature, I don't know if I can do that, but I'm just going to try to whisk him back into the bush, laying the now broken part of the bush on top of him.
Okay, just kind of, absolutely. Give me another stealth check.
Okay.
An 11.
Dude. This is bad. Terrible rolls, man.
Good thing for you, the goblins aren't most perceptive, passively. This one goes back to tending the fire. Doesn't notice.
Even my D100. Okay. Okay. Now that I'm in this position,
Mm-hmm.
I can make out the Etten more reliably.
And these flickering blue flames.
Where are the blue flames?
On either side of the... They are braziers on either side of the Etten.
Oh, okay. And can I see the figure now on the rock?
Give me a perception check to see what you see.
Man. Goodness gracious. I wish I had that telescope, huh?
$13 would be enough. You don't see a face. You don't see quite most of the body. There would be this occasional flickering of light emanating from the other side of the big Etten that you don't quite see, but it would light up with whitish light, illuminating a few scraps of purple cloth. Purple and black.
And I would make that assumption.
As a notable sign of a war wizard, if you've ever seen one.
Yeah. I've probably seen one in passing from my past. Probably wouldn't interact with them at all.
They all dress
Most
differently.
definitely.
They're kind of like, FBI agents. They can dress however they want. Like, business, but, usually some bit of purple and usually black to denote their arcane acuity.
Wish there was a way to get up. But, okay. Since I have that information, I'm going to scurry back. Sliding back into the bush and then making my way back to my friends.
Okay.
How long did it take him to do all that?
About 20 minutes.
Okay. No short rest.
Not yet. You guys want to
I'll,
risk sitting in between all of these goblin camps for over an hour?
I mean,
No.
I've been sitting here for 20 minutes, so I just didn't know.
I would say you would hear the sound of the occasional patrol. So it might not be safe. But what are you guys doing while Cal's scouting? Or are you just kind of trying to evade being seen by those lurking in the woods, in the brush, in the rocks?
Aiden would still be talking about his idea, like kind of telling Silas, like maybe we can make it swoop down, but it's a risk because the sound will be coming from me, not from the dragon.
And I didn't think goblins were that bright, but apparently they were not that fooled by the ogre that I created.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned.
Esmeralda's just gonna ask Glimmer how she feels about getting some dragon armor.
For dragon armor?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like I have, but for you.
Oh, I thought you meant made of dragon. That would be
Oh God,
uncouth.
no.
Barding, I think is what you referred to.
Oh. Marty?
Like for a horse. Creatures. Armor.
Well, I guess if you want to call it that, but I mean, I'm wearing armor and I'm not a creature, so it's not like because you're an animal or anything.
It's
That's
easier
why I'm
to make
calling
the
it-
distinction than calling it, dragon armor or horse armor even would sound kind of odd. Sound like it's armor made of horses.
That is what we call it, though.
You would know very much it's called barding.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
King's-
Val calls it just horse armor.
Esmeralda would know the term barding, for sure.
All right, so, okay, fair. Then barding. How do you feel about that?
I suppose as long as it didn't weigh me down, I'd have to tune to it, although I am quite armored already. The gems, my scales, they are quite hard. I don't think it's necessary.
That's something to think about.
I'm not, as you would say, proficient in the use of it.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Are horses proficient in the armor or the...
Horses are
Barding?
dumb animals, they do what they're told. They can be trained, so yes, some would be proficient.
Are fair. Yeah, that's what she's talking about.
Perhaps one day. I don't think it necessary now, though. I'm just
Maybe
getting
when you're
used to all
bigger.
this.
Just trying to protect you, since it seems like, we're gonna be fighting armies of goblins.
Do we intend to fight that whole force?
I hope not, but
I
knowing
hope
our
not.
luck.
As Cal would come back at this point.
Oh my goodness. This is truly putting all my years of training at work, everyone.
What did you find?
Very interesting facts, actually. I did find our war wizard.
Oh,
She's the other figure. Or he, I don't know. But,
It's a he.
she.
It's a she.
It's a
yeah,
she.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I was. Yeah, absolutely.
And she's the one that's next to the Yetin.
That beast. That makes sense. I was afraid of that.
Is she tied up?
I wasn't able to see.
So we
From
can.
what I can make out, she's just on the rock, but I didn't want to go further without all of you, at least knowing what's going on. It seems like there is a small bit of land beneath the two plateaus, but there's a rope ladder going into the valley.
So
below.
it's not out of the question that she might be working with the goblins.
It's a bit a possibility, but you know, I try to see the best in people sometimes.
Is there any way we can get to her?
I fear that maybe just a solo mission, risking it all, because even our ogre friend was being surrounded by more goblins.
I still think a distraction is in order.
We need to get closer.
And there are patrols all over these woods.
Well, we need to sneak in then, if we are going to distract, but I don't think that we should split up. Is there any way to go? Is there any way to go around?
Around what? The two plateaus?
Yes.
It would be more of a climb on the underside of them.
Do we want to call in reinforcements?
Half of China will
Very
know
well.
you're there if you light up a flare.
Yes, if we could get... I couldn't make out a distance between the two plateaus, could I?
It's it's like 5 feet.
Oh, so I could jump that, easy. Okay.
I take that back. It's like 10, 15 feet. But still,
I could probably jump 10.
it's a
I
distance.
think.
Don't take my word for it. It might be a little more.
Okay.
It's not a vast distance.
There's a chance, you're saying.
Yeah.
There's a chance. Okay. Well, depending on how good I am at my one job, or one of my few jobs, I could get to FIFO, unhatch him, and we get ready to do something with our war mage.
Sorry, what does that accomplish?
Would give us an ally, but we could also try to free the war mage too. That was another ally.
I mean, that's what
There would be far too many goblins, even with the allies. We're talking dozens.
I mean, we could call in the Wyvern Riders.
Griffin,
Griffin.
you're also very far
the-
away now.
I know we're very far away, but we can sneak in and get closer.
We
Yeah,
could
but
try.
it would take them a while to get to us.
I think I remember them saying they could be there very quickly.
Yes, the Griffin Riders are. It's almost like they're circling, waiting for a call, but they're searching themselves. It would be about 6 seconds, I'm assuming.
Give or take.
That's quite a distraction.
It's a distraction, but there's also a lot of goblins. They
And the flow would certainly alert them to us. So
and maybe one of you can shoot a message to one of them to warn them about one of our allies on the rock. Maybe one of them tries, but that Etten is quite terrifying, I must say.
It's more like calling in air support. Calling in an
Well,
airstrike.
If we could get 120 feet closer, or 120 feet from the war mage, we could either create the distraction or send a message.
We could definitely do that, right, Stephen? With the second set of bushes of going up to the plateau. It didn't seem that far.
Up where near the Etnas?
Yeah, where the Etten and the war mage was. Or was that like 200 feet?
There
Or
was
300 feet?
the bushes where you killed the goblin was like 80 or 90 feet from the where the war mage is.
So okay. Well, we could definitely get to we can get everyone to the main forest line, and then try to sneak up to where I was scouting. Silas?
Yeah.
Those that think they can actually get close enough. There are branches everywhere.
I think we should send the war mage a message first.
Yes, and then we'll know for sure if we have an ally.
all right. Do I stay here?
I would recommend at least us getting to the forest line. We don't need to separate again because there's just too many.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. Should I leave my armor here?
I would get ready for a fight.
Okay.
They seem the basic goblin didn't seem that strong, but if we run into a captain, that's where things might get a little harder.
It makes you feel better. Cal, I'll give you a tiny sneak peek.
Uh-oh.
At what you saw.
Okay.
You are down here.
That
is where you killed that goblin.
Well, okay. And then the war mage there. Man, there's so many goblins, dude.
You didn't even see what's on the other plateau.
Yeah,
you
can't.
did hear
I'm not
the
even
ogre
moving
bickering.
I'm not even moving my zoom all the way. Trying to keep.
I mean, you saw everything that you're able to see on here, so you can look around those. That's fine.
I can't even interact with the roll 20 now. What the world, dude?
We're not supposed to be able to see this, right?
No.
Okay. It's just black.
It is just black for you.
All
But
I
if you're
see
watching the
is black.
stream, those of you who see it at home can see it all. Except for the other plateau that the ogre is atop of.
Okay. But yeah, if we can all get to the forest line and then me and Silas go a
It
little closer
is like
to
a
where...
30-foot high climb that you climbed, so it's not an easy climb.
Oh, it's not an easy climb. Okay.
I got this.
Yeah,
Can
but
I-
can you sneak? That's the...
While climbing? No.
And can you also send a message?
Oh, no, but I thought we were getting to the... Oh, okay, so 30 climb isn't
And-
to get to the line.
And there's the ladder going down.
Oh, I see. Man, I could. That ladder is. I don't know if that's for reinforcements, and I don't know if that's like.
You didn't see
What that
any
is.
fires burning in the valley below.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like very curious. Like a part of me wanted to go and cut the ladder, and like just to make it where it's like not a thing I have to worry about. But yeah, okay.
You can relay however you want what you see there.
Man. Yeah, there's no way through the goblins other than possibly taking out one near the Etten, but that I have a feeling it's going to pop everything off.
There's no way to even get close enough to send a message.
There is. It's the bush where I took out that one goblin that saw me.
All right.
The circumstances might have changed because now there's a goblin missing.
There's a goblin missing, but he's in a bush.
Too many goblins. They can't keep track of themselves. Jack can send a message too. He might be better suited.
But it was a climb. And that ladder going to the valley is a little concerning. I might just light an arrow and light it on fire if it becomes an issue.
I mean, notably, they do also have barricades heading that direction as well.
Yeah, I wonder why. It's like such a weird detail to add. Okay,
So let's try to get.
It's
Bendable
almost
back.
it's almost like a back door.
yeah, but you have to. But there's a bunch of goblins over there too, so it's like, no matter what, we're gonna get seen.
We just got to kill them before they sound the alarm, or we got to destroy the alarm.
There's no it.
That's why I was asking if there was a way around. If we can climb up that ladder.
Yeah, but I'm also just thinking about the sneaking part element. I mean, it would get us to underneath the plateau, but it would make a lot of noise. There's no way around that.
Well, we're either sneaking or killing. We have to do one or the other. Otherwise, we're
I
just
think we're doing
standing
both.
here.
Yeah, I think we're doing both ultimately. We're gonna try to sneak and we're gonna fail, and then we're gonna just attack.
But would you rather be on the plateau or under it?
On it.
So if we are under the plateau, it'd be taking the back door entrance. If we're on it, it'll be a climb up.
Maybe there's a way to get up to the plateau from the lower plateau.
No, that would be. You'd have to go through the goblins.
Well, I think it makes sense to see what's going on there. It would also bring us close enough to the war mage. Although I need direct line of sight in order to talk to her.
If you all want to go the back door, I could go on the plateau.
Sure. Yeah.
Why split up?
I don't see a better option of getting to the war mage first. That's why.
Who has the flare gun?
I think I do now.
Yes.
I'll shoot it. Let me know. Just let me know when.
Y'all could do that when as soon as you get up the ladder, or even before you get up the ladder, or you know.
You do it at the base of the ladder.
Do it. Could try to kill get them by surprise first, and then shoot it.
You can certainly attempt that. Yes.
I mean, shooting a flare is going to pop everything off.
Yes.
If we're trying to be surgical, then
I would say it looked like some of these small camps within this large camp were spread out, except for at the front of it. So.
Yeah, but I'm making the assumption that the back door, as soon as we start fighting, that's gonna be so loud that it's gonna alarm the others. Or is that Cody thinking too much? Would Cal believe that they could stealthily if they do it correctly, kind of execute them, or in the rules of D&D would it be like?
We'll find out.
But I'm trying to like make sense of the rules of D&D. Like usually we can't do that. Usually we can't get like a sneak attack or whatever.
Well, you have to think about it like, so line of sight especially, like looking over cliffs. Like if you're further in a cliff, you can't see over it. So that kind of stuff. So, unless you're looking right off the side of it, you usually can't see directly below it. So keep those things in mind.
You all have the information.
Yeah.
We'll say you're stronger together than you are apart.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we should try for the back door.
All right.
All right.
I should probably not go first because I will alert everyone.
Yeah, we should probably be in back.
I wish I had a spell to help us there, but I don't. I can detect magic.
I should probably be a little bit more protected, and I'll cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
And, Jack, you go in between me and Aiden here.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor as well.
Hey, copycat.
You seem to be wiser than I am.
Jack nods with a satisfied look on his face.
I'm smarter. You're wiser.
All right, well, follow me, and I'll try to lead them kind of the same path that I took. That hopefully make it a little easier on our more heavy-footed party members.
Interesting. Fair enough.
Oh no, did you say interesting?
I hate when he says that.
No, it's just me learning things. I was dropping some light on a different map,
Okay.
and it made this map light up for me. The map that you guys are on. So, you guys are planning to skirt around the side down here and climb down the cliff into who knows what, and then climb up together. Accurate?
Yeah, and then at the end of the session, you're going to tell us how you tried to steer us away from this course of action.
Absolutely. As you're traversing, I would like everyone to give me a stealth check. As you're going between camps, trying to avoid being seen
Yay.
or hidden.
I have my armor.
Nat 1.
Nat 1.
I'm just gonna take it off for now there. Oh nice, I got 13.
Okay.
Not bad.
And
Oh, God.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Might as well.
If you want. And I need one from Cal.
11. Nice.
Man, I've rolled terrible
The
today.
thing is about your inspiration, I wouldn't use it on a disadvantage roll because you're gonna take that 3 no matter what.
You
Really?
would?
Yeah, so you re-roll one of the dice.
Yeah, so he got an 11.
Right, he got an 11 and a 3 at disadvantage.
But I thought the inspiration replaces that.
Does
roll.
it just it's a re-roll?
It's what it used to
Oh
do.
no, it's a straight re-roll.
Yeah.
So it'd be a 1.
What?
What?
When did they do that?
I thought it was you just get an extra dice.
Yeah.
You do not get
That's
an
how
extra
it's
dice.
always
It
been.
is a re-roll.
Yeah, but but we would take the reroll of the inspiration, right?
Yeah, he's saying that you re-roll with the disadvantage when you have
That's
inspiration.
okay. That's not how we've been doing inspiration this entire time.
Jesus Christ.
That's weird. Okay.
We'll talk about this later. But, so.
Nat ones.
With 2 nat ones. And a couple of decent rolls. You do make some noise. But you make it to the edge of the cliff. Seeing stretches of rocky terrain below. Following Cal's guidance. You all climb down. I need athletics checks from everyone.
Advantage for me?
Acrobatics?
I need athletics checks from everyone.
That one, that's 20. Total 19.
Do I get advantage, Steven, or no?
Oh, yes, you would, because you have climb speed. Yes, absolutely.
You got a 0.
Can Glimmer help with that?
No.
She can't pull me up.
This is your
But
own
they-
struggle.
2 nat ones again. Oh my god. Oh.
Esmeralda,
D&D.
I will need a constitution save.
9.
You have 1 point of exhaustion. As
Oh.
trying to remain quiet and trying to climb, both enduring and under the stress, especially being out in the wilderness so much, does garner you a point of exhaustion. As you would see a lot of brush down here. It seems like waste and detritus tossed from the cliffs above. And foliage. A lot of rocks, too. It's mostly empty. There'd be some bones and scraps of wood and a lot of chopped down trees as well.
So my speed is reduced by 5,
Mhm.
and I reduce my rolls by 2.
Mm-hmm. If
Okay.
you just toggle on the exhaustion, it should do it for you.
Yeah, I was just reading it because I know it's different now. It's not like disadvantage everything. Okay.
How do you proceed?
We're down. Okay. Well, I can go first if you'd like.
Yeah. I don't need a breath or anything.
Afraid it wouldn't even help us at this point. Yeah, Cal's gonna head up first then. No one else wants. Y'all
Alright.
can decide who's after.
Yeah, essentially that
Okay.
will determine things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's climbing up first, who's going, what order things happen in.
I can go after.
I'll go
Maybe s-
after that.
I'll go after that.
Leaving Aiden
Silas
in
and
the
Jack,
back.
just be ready with that message. Oh no, you have to see your target.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if I can see her
That's,
from
all,
lower.
that's also why I wanted to. Darn. Okay.
That was a risk.
So this is the order you guys are going up in.
Yep.
All right. As you climb up, I would like everyone to give me another stealth check.
Oh goodness gracious.
Second nat 20 in a row.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty good rolls.
pretty good
That-
overall.
4.
You rolled
One-
really well
one-
last session. Remember?
One negative roll, but for the most, pretty passable. Is Cal,
clink.
you lift your head up over this lip, and you can see 4 goblins standing around. One of them is close. Kind of keeping warm by the brazier.
Mm. If I use my magic action, my fast hands action, does that break stealth?
Technically,
did-
yeah, kind of.
Just so you know what I'm trying to like figure out in my
Are
head.
you trying
If
to
I-
like entangle them?
Nope, take the light away,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
then we jump into action, kind of thing.
You don't know until you do it.
That's what my goal. That's what I want to do.
All
That's
right.
when, I start getting up there.
You pull out
and
that Lumen Shard amulet.
Yeah, I'll just kind of. I imagine I just clutch onto it with a hand, and imagine the light from the razor being soaked up into it.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. About time. Let's go.
As the light dissipates in front of you, Goblin startles like, "Right, as they both 2 goblins start peering at the light, arguing to each other about it. As it just disappeared. There are 2 goblins nearby tending to a campfire that look over, shrug.
Can't see shit.
Yeah, and I guess I'm gonna I'll rush up to the 2 that are in the dark now and try to attack stealthily
Alright. As
with my kobold veil.
you rush up, give me an attack roll at advantage.
Yeah. Oof,
12. Does hit this guy.
Sweet.
Roll me some damage, please, with the sneak attack on.
Yeah.
You easily just slit his throat. As we are I'm gonna bring you guys to the actual map, all for reals.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
As
gonna-
you guys are all below, we are gonna roll initiative. You all do have advantage in this, so turn on advantage before you roll.
How far down are we?
You guys are in a line, so it'd be Esmeralda, then Jack, then Silas, and then Aiden. So, Esmeralda, you're like 5 feet down, so it'll take you 10 feet to get up. So, climbing speed, folks. Downside.
Gotcha.
Why did it say 20? Oh, I see. One of them did roll good. They should be rolling
I would
disadvantage.
I would like to trade my initiative with Esmeralda.
Well, we're both before them, anyways. But yeah, if I need to get up first.
Yeah, you're gonna get up first.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Why does it
I'll
keep
take
doing
it.
that? Okay, they are
Sure,
on
sure.
it.
I should have rolled initiative before I reloaded 120.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You're also at
Can we-
advantage. Yeah, you are all
Can we
going
do
for it.
that, or are you doing that, by the way?
Doing what?
Switching my initiative with Esmeralda.
We can
You
switch
can
it.
you can change your own initiatives.
Yeah, it's up
Just
to you.
type it in.
Why?
Just click on your number.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's because he can't like go buy me.
Oh
so
yeah, no. So that does make sense. Absolutely,
Good. That's what I thought.
absolutely. No, that makes perfect sense. So that actually all works out great for y'all. Esmeralda, you are up first.
I'm gonna do something unprecedented. All right, Glimmer, just like we practiced. Beam me up. I'm gonna have her fly up first, and use her gravity pull to pull me up,
Okay.
so I don't have to use my movement.
Sure. I like it.
Because I only have 25 movement.
That you do.
Does she have to make a roll on me if I'm like jumping into it?
That's a good question, and I don't know the right answer for that.
Oh,
But
it's a,
I'd
it's
say
a
you can
check.
fail.
I can choose to fail the check.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's a check. So
But I can gravity pull enemies.
Yeah, you can gravity pull yourself up. As you just kind of levitate you up, pulling you close.
excellent.
You could even get 5 more feet. Why not?
Oh, sure. Can I go through Cal? Oh, well, she's flying, so.
Yeah, she's
Make it
right
to
there.
this guy.
Yeah, she doesn't take it. You know,
Awesome.
rush up to this goblin
Thanks.
as you would feel. As you rise up here, you would feel your goblin thrasher vibrate slightly.
It's time to kill. I climbed a ladder, so I had to put my shield away.
I would say you don't have your shield out.
Yeah. Let me just toggle it. Because I had taken it out earlier, but. So, I'll just do a two-handed sword.
That is gonna
Oh, God.
miss. As you swing out, the goblin eyes wide in this dark space here.
I don't want to use my. I'm not using my action surge.
You miss as he
Yeah, I
ducks.
miss. I'm tired.
That will take us to Jack. Jack, you are 10 feet down right now. So it will take 20 feet to get to the top of the ladder.
I will use 20 feet of movement to get to the top of the ladder. And then I'll use a little bit extra movement to get out of the way of the top. We will come over here. As I get to the top of the ladder, I stand up, look around, and I feel that wellspring of magic inside me. I call it forward. My veins start to glow. My hands rip open a little bit as I use my bonus action to use innate sorcery.
Okay. How long does that last for?
Minute.
Okay. Noted.
And I'll blast that guy with a sorcerer's burst.
Okay. Quick flash of magic.
22 to hit.
22 absolutely hits.
We'll do some psychic damage.
Ooh.
Okay, as it blasts into him for 6 points of damage, as he is befuddled, and you'd see he just winces as this blast of magic pulses into him, and he falls over.
I'll use a little bit more movement. I only have 5 more feet. Can I be under Glimmer, or is Glimmer at our level?
I'd say Glimmer probably doesn't want to risk being up high.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like floating 5 feet.
I wouldn't say. I mean, it's up to you. Do you want her to be higher up than you guys are?
I'll stay where I'm at. There's enough room to get it around.
That will take us to Cal.
Oh, again. Yeah, I can't snuff out that other,
Can only snuff out one non-magical light at a time.
yeah, we're in the dark. Have these goblins fully noticed us now?
Absolutely.
Alright, I'm
They are
going
in
to...
initiative.
I'm going to rush over here. Can I, as a bonus action, sabotage this drum so they can't make a call?
Oh, that's not a drum. That's a chair. That's a bone chair.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just going to slash out at this dude.
Absolutely. Give me an attack with your blue blade. Will absolutely hit.
19.
Little flicker of a blue flash. Dim blue flash. No,
Oh,
no
not,
sneak attack, but
seven.
still 7
Yeah,
points
7.
of damage as you
Man,
run him
terrible sneak
through.
attack, though.
And he topples over down onto the log.
And then I have 5 more feet. I'm gonna bonus action use a dagger, or not bonus action, but with my attacks action, I can
Absolutely.
use a dagger.
Do you have short sword dagger?
It should be on. I
It
haven't
will
changed it.
will be at advantage. Or no, it won't
Oh.
be because you
Yeah, because it's different target.
I'm
yeah.
dumb.
No, you're not. You're awesome.
For 4 points
4.
as you stab into him.
Yeah.
Max damage. As he's hurt, but you stab him in the shoulder as he backs away, drawing his own.
Just go down.
That will take us to Silas.
Silas
take-
will run up.
All 30 feet of your movement to get to the top of that ladder.
All right. I'll see the goblin that Cal is fighting, and I will toll the dead.
Okay. As a loud dragon's roar?
Is it?
Only for him.
Is it loud for
It's
everyone?
not. It's
Well,
not
the
loud
way
for
you-
everyone. It's
you
only for
said
them.
You said you flavored it like a dragon's roar.
They hear dragon's roar.
I thought I flavored it like a dragon's breath.
You said roar because that's what's the noise, like the toll of the bell.
It's only audible within 10 feet of the target.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Right?
I don't know. I was curious. How
I
you...
remember Toll the Dead being where only the target.
Right,
It's
right.
like- that's why it's
I
only
know,
the
but
target.
it's just the way it was flavored originally was
I
the
wonder-
dragon's roar, so it had me thinking.
Well, I mean, if it's Toll the Dead, it's a big bell that rings too, which would also be, I'm assuming, not very sneaky.
I think he's just asking about like
Your
How
flavor.
flavored.
How do you
yes,
flavor it?
Yes.
Aesthetic.
Oh, I
Yeah.
Yes.
oh I thought
Fuck
I
your
thought you were
rules.
trying to. I
Yeah,
thought you were
no,
I thought you were telling me that by doing it, I was going to alert everyone.
I mean, if
Yeah,
it's
no.
a loud dragon's roar, yes.
But not if it's only within 10 feet of the target.
That's why I was asking how it was flavored.
Okay,
So only he hears the dragon's roar. Is that and Cal would hear it, right?
yes, I just want to make sure that
Absolutely. Yeah, I wasn't
I'm
looking at
not-
the rules because I don't give a fuck about them half the time. Half the time.
Okay, I thought you were tricking me.
I'm more
into-
meant for the flavor of things. That's all.
Oh, okay, I thought you were trying to warn me or trick me into alerting the entire camp.
I mean, I was halfway just because of the way you originally flavored it as that dragon's roar. I wasn't sure how loud it actually was, or if you made it more loud than the spell originally is all. That's all. I wasn't like,
Oh,
yeah, you're good.
okay.
So it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, 13.
Bad thing about relying on enemies for saves is he got a 14.
Okay. Well, he still takes damage.
He takes no damage
He takes no damage.
because cantrips. As this goblin will disengage and run.
It did change.
He'll stab out at Cal first, though.
Does Cal get an attack of opportunity?
He
No.
disengaged.
I used the word disengage.
Oh,
Oh, I see the other camp.
Does an 18 hit Cal?
Absolutely.
As you take 2 points. 4 points of piercing damage.
4. That's more than 2.
As that will take us to Aiden.
So
You will have to spend your action to actually fully climb up. You'll spend 40 feet of movement to climb up. Because you're 20 feet down, climb speed is half. So your action would be to move up here and you would have 20 feet left of movement. And you'd have to spend so that's your action. So you still have a bonus action, but
it would be an action to re-equip my shield, right?
yes.
I'm just gonna move into here,
Okay, moving up into the space.
and that's really all I can do.
That will take us to Esmeralda. Esmeralda,
don't
give
let him
chase.
escape.
Okay, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, she's gonna try and pull him back. Is that 15? Yeah. It's a what kind of save is
This
it?
wave of gravity is pulled. Con save or strength save?
It is. Just pulling it up. Con.
Okay. Slightly better for goblins. It got a 9 though, as he is pulled back to Glimmer. What?
And I can reach him.
As you can reach him.
Great work,
Rushing up
Glimmer.
as your Cormyr Goblin Thrasher is vibrating, eager for the strike.
15.
A 15 will absolutely hit.
8.
Plus it does the extra.
Plus.
You do have the extra now.
Oh wait, I think I clicked it twice, but I don't think it's rolling.
It doesn't roll when you click on it. You have to have it toggled when you roll damage. So just roll that D6 or whatever it is. Yeah, as he's pulled back, you just run the sword through his back.
I'm gonna high five Glimmer.
As you high-five him with this loud, thunderous smack. The
Oh,
entire
no.
camp hears it. No. As you quickly pull the goblin to the side, you would hear the rumblings of FIFO up atop this area up here.
Oh, is that where FIFO is?
You see this emanating bluish white flames flicker at the edges of this space too. You can hear goblin bickering in the same area where FIFO is. You don't hear much else in the immediate vicinity. You do hear kind of loud talking coming from past here, as that is where the majority of the goblin force is. But as you have made it up here, safe, some of you tired, unseen for now, we will see if it remains so, and for how long, next time. So, thank you folks for joining us, and we will end the session there tonight. And, yeah, we'll see how this strike atop the Twin Plateaus goes next time. Night, Internet.
Internet.
night.
Internet.